Hello guys, how is it going? My name is Arya Sadewa and I am from 5BC English Department. Today, I am going to be explaining about dependent variable in research. So let's get into it. The first one I want to talk to you is about its definition. What does it mean? What does dependent variable mean? So the dependent variable is the variable being tested and measured in an experiment and is dependent on the independent variable. So that based on this explanation, we can conclude that the dependent variable is the variable that depends on other factors that are measured. This variable are expected to change as a result of an experimental manipulation of the independent variable or variables. So that being said, the dependent variable cannot stand by itself. There should be another variable to be relied on. Okay, after knowing this, after knowing its definition, let's move on to the next topic, which is knowing other names for dependent variables. So the dependent variables do not only have one name. There are several of them. These three are the most common names of dependent variable. The first name is response variables. The second is outcome variables. And the third one is left-hand side variables. We have talked about dependent variables quite a lot. But is dependent variable really important in research activity? The answer is yes, it is that important. Why? Because determining cause and effect is one of the most important parts of scientific research. It is essential to know which is the cause. The independent variable is the cause in this case, and which is the effect. That is the dependent variable. Alright. After knowing how important dependent variable is in research, now let's get into the example of dependent variables. These are the examples of dependent variables. Let's just ignore this one because it is independent variable. Let's just focus on this one. So the example of dependent variables are for behavioral variables like measures of adjustment, activity levels, eating behavior, smoking behavior. The second example is like sociological variables, like measures of sociological responses such as heart rate, blood pressure, and brain wave activity. And the third, self-report variables, like measures of anxiety, mood, marital, or life satisfaction. Alright, now we are in the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention and your good listening, and yeah, goodbye.